Hey everybody, welcome back to episode number 28 of Shadowrun Returns. And when we left off, we had just escaped the immortal bugs in the inner sanctum of the Universal Brotherhood by somehow going out of the magic door underground that led to the ground floor or the ground level of an alleyway. So that was kind of weird, but whatever. And here we are back trying to figure out how we're going to defeat the Universal Brotherhood. Bartlett. Is he the, oh god. That's right, one of our optional tell Cherry Bomb about Shane. Let's check it out. Cherry Bomb is swamped with customers, but when she catches a glimpse of you, she gets up on her tiptoes to talk to you over their heads. Hey there, stud beef pile, what's going on? Hey Cherry, listen, we need to talk about Shane. It's your ex. He's dead. Probably not. Nothing important. Shane, what about Shane? It's not good, Cherry. Nothing. Never mind. Okay. If I say never mind, can I go back? Whatever you say, stud. I'm swamped. So, I thought that's solve. So, I've got to get back. Yeah. Okay, let's talk to John Bartlett. You looking to hire the best? Or some common rabble? The best, of course. Common rabble. I have a question. The best, of course. You got it. Look up the Nephilim network next time you're hiring. You won't be sorry. What's your story? It's your usual classic story for the ages. Hometown boy does good, joins an elite squad, then boom. Boom is a technical term for an explosion. Got blown up. Got hurt. Real bad. And now I have these shiny legs. I'd do it all again. Obviously, I try to miss the bomb. Now I'm here, running the best damn elite merc unit out there. What's the story behind the Nephilim network? How'd you get involved in the Seamstress Union? Need to know, chummer, and you don't need to know. Great, how'd you get involved in the Seamstress Union? Oh, you know how it is. There was a girl, and a gun, and a back against the wall. You might say me and this place, we were made for each other. I ain't gonna tell you more than that. Oh, May? Okay. That's all I want to know. Thanks for your help. Coyote, looking good with that shiny little arm. Can I zoom in? Nope. Coyote's face is pale and her voice is slow, shaky. What the hell was that back there, man? Just what the frag was that? Looks like the Brotherhood is transforming their followers into bugs. Just nonchalant. Well, it would appear as though the Brotherhood is transforming their followers into bugs. Bugs. Giant fracking bugs. The Universal Brotherhood is about belonging to a hive or something. Sure, let's get technical with it. And Sam's sister is their leader? If I didn't see it, there's no way I'd believe it. Giant, unkillable bugs. Yeah, it's the unkillable part that I have a problem with. But, you know what they say, if it bleeds, we can kill it. She shudders, shakes it off. Fine, whatever. I want that woman dead now more than ever. If you go after her again, you think of me, okay? I'll be around, locked and loaded. If I go after her again, I'll think of you. You do that. Okay. That seemed like the perfect answer. I still can't talk to Cherry. Mr. Von Gross. Oh, you know Mr. Von Gross. Mr. Johnson. The man sizes you up as you approach. Why does everybody do that? His carefully groomed hair on the and the shine of his shoes seem out of place for the Barons. Hey, you looking for work? I got a little something, if you're up for it. It's a milk run. I'm always after getting paid. It's my experience is never a milk run. Sorry, Slick, I'm booked. He grins, exposing a set of unnaturally white teeth. Don't worry, this one's as straightforward as they come. The job is a simple extraction. The people I represent are interested in acquiring the talents of a scientist named Sade. Unfortunately, Mr. Sade is currently engaged with the Renraku, which means he's engaged for life. That doesn't sit well with the people I represent. They see it as a subversion of the free market. And you want me to secure Mr. Sade's freedom to work for your people instead. So you want me to kidnap him for you? Sounds straightforward if the price is right. Not interested. He flashes his pearly whites again. Exactly. But it has to be now. Renraku's shipping Sade out of Seattle in the morning for some sort of overseas research project. Tonight, he's being kept at a hidden research facility out here in the Barrens, just a couple of miles from here. I hear they've been bringing in unmarked shipments for weeks now, thinking that nobody notices. We don't care about any of that. We just want Sade before he's out of our reach. Great. The place should be lightly guarded, probably rent-a-cops. Get in, grab Sade, grab Sade, I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce it. I gotta stop saying that name because I could be butchering it. And get out. In exchange, I'm authorized to remit 9,000 new yen in payment. He fixes you with a hard stare. I am not, however, authorized to negotiate. Who pays 9,000 new yen? The answer is 10,000. I'll think about it. Not interested. Maybe next time, Slick. Just this line right here. I am not, however, authorized to negotiate. I'm in. Let's see the new yen. I'll think about it. If you say so, remember, you step out that door and the job's gone. Huh. Now could I negotiate? You're back. Tell me about that job again? Take that job. Just want to say hi. Whatever. Just take the job for the 9. Wavy. What the hell does that mean? I'll send the lab's location to your PDA. Hire a team and head there right away. Liberate that guy and deliver him to my employers. They'll have a car waiting outside the lab for you when you are done. Once he is on his way, meet me back here for payment. Great. Bobby. Yo, guy, have we met? You look familiar. I meet a lot of people. No problem. You just need some some brain benders tonight? I got some of that Merc stuff. Freakers. Taxi drivers, you know. What? Taxi drivers? Can I trust you? Nobody's more trustworthy than old Bobby. Kubota wouldn't let me in this place if I wasn't legit. Alright. Fair enough. No, I don't need any of that crap. God, really? I will sell you all my grenades so I can earn a bunch of money on stuff that I'm never going to use. Hooray. 9,000 new yen. My fetish is consumed when used, though. So why would I keep that? Some jazz. Yeah, give me that 2 grand. Bam. Awesome. Alright, so let's see. What else is left? Mr. Clear. You alright, stud? I've had better days. Battered, bruised, but not yet beaten. I'll live. Thanks. I've had better days. I heard you made trouble with the Universal Brotherhood. Stirred up a hornet's nest, you might say. They started it, but I'm aimed to finish it. Just following through on a promise. True that. Boy, this guy's smart. Man, am I bigger than him? Is that what we're dealing with here? People are starting to say that there is some dark dreck going down in those chapter houses. Like they're taking advantage of the poor folks who go there looking for help. I gotta say, that makes my blood boil. You got a lot of blood. That's what I gotta say. It's bad enough that the government labels half the population as probationary citizens. We don't need more people preying on the most defenseless members of society. And I hate to bring race into it, but it's a fact that a good number of people who go to the Brotherhood for help are metas like me. But what options do we have? Do you realize that it would take an act of Congress to grant me full citizenship, and that they have yet to do it once? Wars are started more easily than the metahumans get a sin in this country. Are there better countries to go to? Because maybe you should hack up and leave the Americas. Not saying, never. You know what? Never mind. I'm sorry, Mr. Clue. So it's no wonder we turn to people like the Brotherhood, who claim to listen to our woes and speak on our behalf. He catches himself, takes a breath, and visibly calms. Sorry, I just know some folks. See, he says folks there. He doesn't say folk. Sorry, I knew some folk who went to the Brotherhood for these very reasons. I might have ended up there myself if Miss Kubota hadn't taken me in. Great. Whatever's going on in there, I trust you'll put an end to it one way or another. This isn't just for Sam anymore. I have one very specific way in mind. You can count on it. No, this isn't just for Sam anymore. Go get him, sir. Oh, you're not that bad. Actually, one of my favorite metahumans. Of course, it doesn't help that I'm a troll, too. What? You need runners again? Good, I got some new contacts. Some primo mercs. Primo? Not quite. Oh, I'm putting together a team for the Renraku lab. Not quite yet. Soon. That's all good. Actually, probably gonna sell those weapons. Because they're not doing me any good. And I want to buy... I think I might buy some cybernetics. I don't know. Oh, I wonder how much karma I have. 28! Oh, God. For once, Dr. Castle's not utterly absorbed in her work. In fact, she seems to have set aside whatever she's doing to give you her full attention. Perhaps word has spread about you, what you've already faced and what is still to come. I'm glad to see you all right, Studby File. I was afraid they'd be carrying you back to me in pieces. I don't suppose it would do me any good to suggest an early retirement, or at the very least that you might delay whatever is coming long enough for you to get a decent night's sleep and a full meal. No one should die tired and hungry. Is that it? What? There are things that need doing, and I'm the one. Okay. I never knew you cared, Doc. Who said I do? A good cash cow like you only comes around every so often. And you're no good to me dead. But who am I kidding? I know your type all too well. Words of caution have little worth, and words of prohibition only make you more eager to throw yourself into a fire. You're like children that way. What? So fine. Do what you will. Just tell me what I can do to keep you alive that much longer. Give me free stuff. What have you heard, Doc? Oh, cool. Yeah, what have you heard, Doc? Well, let's review. In the past few days, I've lost one patient and nearly lost a second. I've also learned that a man I just realized that Coyote's arm is still on that freaking... Oh, my God. You got to clean up. A man claiming to be a fellow doctor was responsible for the first of those deaths. And now I hear that another supposed force for good has been committing heinous acts on innocent men and women. Meta-men and meta-women. Quite frankly, it's almost enough to make a woman give up on the whole human race. Great. But then I remember why I don't. I remember how many innocent lives Miss Kubota has saved by giving them by giving them place and purpose here in the Union. I remember seemingly useless waste of flesh like Paco risking their lives to save the ones they love. Oh my god, this is terrible. I remember that some people are still willing to stand up against those who would seek to do harm to others. That's me. I'll stand up. I'm that guy. And I do it for money too. But, you know what? Never mind. I won't let myself into that group. And that's the real reason you won't hear me argue against your chosen course of action, because I agree that it must be done. I only hope it can be done without any more innocents coming to harm. That's a world I'd love to live in, but it just ain't so. If I could make that deal, I would. That's the plan, Doc. If I could make that deal, I would. Then do the next best thing. Put an end to this. I'd like to wake up to a world short one less evil. Me too. Me too. Now, how can I help them make that happen? Give me free stuff! Let's see. Cyberware? I could buy some cyberware. Holy cow. Bone Lancing Kevlar. High-tech alpha bone lancing used a Kevlar coating. It has +1 body, +1 strength. I want that so bad, but where do I get $7,500? Which I probably could afford that. Is that really what I want to do? Mission. Johnny Clean. David Fry. Hey there, what's up? I need some new gear. No, I don't need new gear. I don't do gear. I do armors and baseball bats. Sure, I'll have a look. Weapons. Are there any new axes? A hand-forged katana. Oh, a dragon sword. A dragon sword. Alright. 500. These things are getting expensive. So, we buy that. We put it in there. Actually, let's take all this stuff out. No, not the machete. The dragon sword. S-words for 400. Perfect. Now let's sell. Sure, I'll have a look. Cut these things up. 7 new yen for the baseball bat. Oh man, I'm never gonna get enough to buy that stupid thing. Let's see. Hey guy, I got some armor clothing. Great. High grade street armor. Ooh. Corporate mage. Mechanic. Plus drone control. Whatever, we don't need that stuff. Grants movement +1, unarmed combat. Street monk. That might be fun. Let's see. Ganger mask, occult robes. Okay, well that's the one I want then. Put it on. It's a trench coat. So the spikes and the thick leather, nothing compared to the trench coat. Yeah, because I gotta sell a trench coat for $750. Oh yeah, we're way below the line now. Should I? No, I really need to spend some karma. Yeah, cannot spend karma in conversations. Great. The magic dealer's area is abuzz with chaotic activities as you watch the contents of the dozen boxes fly through the air. The articles land on Algernon's table in some elaborate sorting scheme, while the man himself casually sits reading a magazine from the previous century. What a weirdo. Ever heard of bug spirits or bug shaman, Algernon? Yeah, welcome, Stud Beef Pile. Is there anything I might provide to make your life easier, or perhaps make another's more difficult? Yeah. The elf's face curls into a grimace. I'm sorry, I find that very thought repugnant. You must understand a shaman does not follow the literal incarnation of his totem. One who pledges himself to a cat does not drink milk from a saucer or claw the drapes. Instead, a shaman follows the idea of his totem. Dog is less a canine and more a symbol of loyalty. Coyote is less a scavenger and more a trickster. So you can understand why I find the idea of an insect totem so foreign. To what quality would the shaman aspire to in such a case? A chill visibly runs through him. Please, let's speak of more pleasant things. Perhaps commerce. Whatever, get out of here. Chi casting. I don't have... Now I could load up magic resistance and all that stuff. I still need to talk to Johnny Clean. Alright, let's check this out here. Spend some karma. 28 points. Body. Yeah, that's always good. Even though... No, you know, you'd think that 70 hit points would be more than enough. Range combat, strength. We're gonna spend... Disarm. Forces a target to drop a weapon. I mean, what good is that really, but whatever. Is that really what I'm gonna spend all my points on? No, because I can't even afford it. Sure, why not? And then 7 more points, and I don't have anything in unarmed. I have 0 in intelligence. I could get another etiquette, but whatever. And I need 8 points to get stride. And spirit summoning, I have no idea why I would ever do that. I could max out my etiquette for trolls, because that's fun. Okay, well let's go back up to that and save ourselves some points. As much as I really want to put points in there, though. Well, shoot. Okay, so if I don't spend any... So I had a commenter say that they wanted me to use more magic, but they wanted me to use things like haste. They didn't want me to use chi casting, but... I mean, while I'm here, right? So, Counter-Strike? But what good is Counter-Strike? Can equip magic resistance 2. Increase spellbook slot, if not yet unlocked. 3 attacks on this. Okay. Okay, whatever. God, it seems like such a waste of points, though. Willpower. Why do I want willpower when I can just give myself straight strength and not have to worry about magic? Pain reduction, maximum for elves. Can equip mystic armor. Can equip quick strike. Can equip resistance, increase spell slot if not yet available, chi onslaught. 3 attacks on a single target with a melee. See, now that one seems good. So maybe this is what I'm actually aspiring for. And then with my 10 points, I could... I mean, why not? No, because I really want to get that next. Whatever. God, I can't believe I just spent all those points on stuff that I might never use. Let's go buy the spells. Let me see what you got. Let me waste thousands of dollars. Actually, you know what? I probably shouldn't waste thousands of dollars because I have to hire a team. So I'm going to spend $900. So I'm only going to have $4,000 to hire a team. Ah, it's all so complicated. Johnny Clean. Johnny is hunched over his deck, idly fiddling with a cyber deck. He seems preoccupied. He looks up when you approach. His eyes narrow. Been making new friends out there? Yep, that's me. The friendly type. That's funny. Hold on for a second. What's that supposed to mean? Could be I just rescued a teenage elf girl from some evil cultist. Yeah, some guy named Baron Samedi wants to talk to me in the Matrix. I probably shouldn't say his name either. Just call him the Baron. Sounds like you two have already met then. He frowns. Well, this Baron has been asking about you on the Shadowlands. Strange guy. He's a pretty distinctive icon. Skull face with a top hat. It's not an icon, it's an avatar. Whatever. I can't tell what he wants, but the guy seems pretty serious. I wouldn't ignore this if I were you. Deckers have a way of making people's lives miserable if they're so inclined. This Baron character, what do you know about him? How long has he been looking for me? What's Shadowlands? Know anything about giant magic indestructible bugs? That's enough talk. I need to talk to the Baron. There you go. Is that a joke? Yeah, never mind. Good, you had me worried there for a minute. Let's see, this Baron character, what do you know about him? Johnny's janitor persona is gone, replaced by something colder and more dangerous. I did some checking, but didn't get much because he's new on the scene. He's no Wilson. It's a Wilson. Got a rep as a... Is that like a new guy? Got a rep as a Drek Hotwire boy. What? From what I hear, never rides along with physical entry teams, though. Purely remote work. So it's probably a girl, then. Is what you're trying to tell me. And Baron, what's that? Samedi, like the voodoo spirit? Sure. Yeah, that's the one. He sits on the crossroads of the living and the dead. I never heard of a spirit in the Matrix before. What do you think he's... Or why do you think he chose that avatar? Think that's of any significance? I've been around a long time and I've seen a lot of avatars running around in the tricks. A lot of them. Don't call it running around in the tricks. That's a breakfast cereal, dude. You ask me, it's just some guy trying to look scary to make a name for himself. Think of it as a personal branding. How long has he been looking for me? He's been spamming Shadowlands for the last hour, I'd say. He's new on the scene, but everyone's talking about him. Even the hottest deckers like Dodger are saying he's a force to be reckoned with. Dodger, like the internet persona. Because he's not the patient type. Something I should know? Could be. I'll tell you after I talk to him. Not now, but I may need your help. What's Shadowlands? That's where the shadow community goes to talk about anything shadowy. What the Shadow chat. Who's planning what project, who's hiring, which corp is screwing which. Anything that affects Shadowrunners and how they make money. It's where I'd go to see if I could pick up any dirt about you. That's enough talk. I need to talk to this Baron. Or to the Baron. Okay, you let me know when you're ready, and I'll let you hitch a ride into the Matrix again. I've already set up a portal to Shadowlands. And how does that ride along work again exactly? Why would I ask that? I'm ready now. Let's do this. Thanks. I'll let you know when I'm ready. I gotta do this other mission. Anyway, that was episode 28. There was a lot of talking, and actually I'm gonna load into the next mission first before all that. I need to put a team together for the Renraku Lab. Great. Hey, I have to pay for Coyote. No! Where is that little Techno Master? Man, Fixer Contacts have no Technomancer. Or Techno Master, I should say. Although I don't know why you need a Techno Master. I found that the drones were remarkably ineffective. But why is he so cheap compared to everybody else? What am I missing? Whatever. I need a shaman. Because that's what I want. I want him, and I want a shaman. A support mage? No, a shaman. Urban shaman. And man, he's got every totem known to man. Yeah. Summoning a 4. Those are good. A weapon master, 333. Oh, let's jump back in and grab what's her face. Oh, shaman. What do you have? It's a lot of spells, sir. Silence. Silence. Yeah, 6544 with a little bit of guns, a little bit of shotgun, a little bit of throwing weapons, a little bit of biotech, not bad. 6544, 6545, conjuring and spirit control. Do I get like a mage shaman? Because that might be good. Is there such thing as a magical shaman? These are samurais. Jesse Blue, I love your shotguns. Let me just say that. Riggers, we got riggers, we got... well, we don't need a specific mage. I want a shaman and a mage. It's all about diversification for me. Alright, well, I'm thinking that it's gonna be you. You're like the muscle, you know, or the gun that I don't have. I've severely limited my ability to a techno shaman. Okay, a support mage. An initiate. Now, an initiate looks like it is a shaman mage. It looks like exactly what I'm looking for. And everybody else, urban shaman, utility man. It's utility man. Oh, he does everything, just not as good as the utility man I have. Great. And some of these guys are cheap. I'm thinking that initiate's the guy I need. Combat adept? No. Burned out mage? No. Brute? I'm the brute. Assassin. I'm the assassin. Yeah, so initiate. Winterhawk. They named you after a hockey team? Okay, great. So he's got spells and he's got summons. Awesome. Oh, and you use a katana. Why can't you just use a gun like a normal human being? Oh, God. So I got one person with a shotgun and 2 people that are going to be all up in everybody's business. Great, great. This is perfect. Perfect. Let it be known that I am dissatisfied with this and that it's going to cost me $4,500 and the mission's only worth $9,000 plus whatever I find. Oh, wait, this could be a definite money-making venture. All right, I'm ready. Let's do this. God, I spent all that money on chi that I'm not even going to use. What was I thinking? Corporate extraction. Well, there's my drop frame. You leave Touristville behind you and you make your way into the Barrens proper, exiting civilization as you know it. With each step, the little order that still exists falls away, taken over by anarchy in the purest form. All semblance of government oversight, corporate domination, even media influence disappears, leaving an urban, feral landscape of bleak desperation. Yet hidden in the wreckage of the suburban Renraku computer system has hidden some sort of R&D research lab. Yeah. Probably to take advantage of some old tech left after this Shiawase nuclear power plant meltdown or the crash that decimated the computer industry in 29. 29? That's right around the corner. Oh, man. You find your way into the lab. The place has definitely seen better days. No security systems are online greet you. No security systems are online greet you. Just the ones made of meat. Maybe you can help a scientist make a life change. I don't have anything in my stash, so who the hell cares? Aren't you missing your... Oh, is that why he's so cheap? Because he doesn't have any... Oh, God, that sucks. Whatever. Grenades. Awesome. Can I transfer all your stuff and then sell it when the mission's over? Because that would be awesome. You have karma available to improve your character's attributes and skills. Open karma screen? No. Alright. And with that, we are in a side mission. So, that might have been a long episode, but I think it was important. So, thanks for watching. And when we pick up, we're going to extract a scientist.